Hey guys, tonight we slip into a caravan camplit by trembling strands of lantern light, the kind that makes every shadow look like it's stretching, reaching, maybe even waving you over with dusty fingers. You stand in the middle of it all, bleeding pack animals, the scrape of wooden wheels, the sweet sharp scent of crushed cardamom underfoot, and you can already tell you probably won't survive this if you insist on wearing those city sneakers. So, before you get comfortable, take a moment to like the video and subscribe, but only if you genuinely enjoy what I do here. And if you're up for it, drop your location and local time in the comments so we can all see who else is wandering this strange night with you. Now, dim the lights, maybe turn on a fan for that soft background hum, and let's ease into tonight's journey together. You drift from that opening cluster of tents into the deeper rings of the camp, where the 2-month trading season has just slammed open like a faulty stage door. You leave the warm clatter of the camp behind and follow a guide whose stride is suspiciously energetic for someone walking into a marsh at night. The air shifts, cooler, wetter, carrying a faint mineral tang that makes you squint as if that helps identify smells. Ahead, the world narrows into a half-flooded corridor of reeds, their stalks whispering in the breeze like they're spreading gossip about your footwear choices. The secret marsh crossing opens for only a few weeks each year when the river backs up just enough to flood the high grass but not enough to drown travelers outright. Lucky you. Your guide jabs a stick into the mud to check footing. Keep close, he says, unless you want to meet the mudholes personally. You step carefully, the ground shifting beneath you like a waterbed with trust issues. A heron watches from a crooked branch, its head tilted in judgment. The path glints faintly, the locals place tiny pots of oil lit only moments ago to mark the safe line. The flam. The drums reach you first as a faint ripple across the marshy air, more vibration than sound, almost like the ground is clearing its throat before delivering an opinion. You and your guide climb onto firmer soil, your boots squelching one last protest before releasing you back onto terrain that doesn't behave like soup. The reeds thin, the sky opens, and ahead you see the glow of torches circling a wide earthen clearing. This is where the caravans gather for the night drums of departure, the ceremony that decides when the forgotten spice route officially wakes for its brief season. You step into the clearing, instantly wrapped in a soft haze of spice smoke drifting from braziers, clove, cinnamon, maybe a hint of nutmeg trying too hard. The drummers sit in a broad ring, suspended in a trance-like sway, their palms striking taut skins made from some creature you'd rather not identify in the dark. The rhythm is steady, hypnotic, a pulse you feel in your chest like someone knocking politely. You follow the procession as it pours out of the drum-lit clearing, the rhythm fading behind you like a heartbeat sinking into distance. The path tilts upward, becoming a narrow incline of gravel and wind, your first sign you're entering the saffron-dusted ridge. The air here feels thinner, drier, scented with something warm and floral, as if the mountain itself dabbed on expensive perfume before allowing visitors. You run a hand along a low stone wall and feel the grit of saffron threads drying on woven mats nearby, trembling in the breeze like tiny red banners. Caravans fan out across the terraces, unloading crates with a kind of reverence. This ridge is famous for one reason: the spices harvested on its slopes carry a flavor traders swear can't be replicated anywhere else. One merchant waves you closer. She opens a basket, and an amber glow rises as if the spices emit their own private sunrise. You inhale deeply, sweet, earthy, unmistakably saffron. A mainstream historical fact slips. The canyon yawns ahead like a hidden mouth, its walls streaked with ochre and shadows that flicker in the lantern light. You duck beneath a low arch carved by centuries of wind and water, carrying your belongings carefully to avoid brushing against loose stones. This is the Hidden Broker's Hollow, a place that exists in maps only as a vague squiggle, a whispered rumor, or a footnote scribbled in someone else's ledger. Traders slip past you like ghosts, their voices low and deliberate, offering prices in half-smiles and sideways glances. You realize quickly, nothing here is written, nothing here is permanent, and everything is negotiable. A mainstream historical fact surfaces naturally: secret markets and temporary bazaars were common along seasonal trade routes, especially when the goods, like spices, silks, or salt, were too valuable to leave to conventional oversight. Your own guide reminds you that entire towns once sprang up for a single harvest season, only to vanish completely. You slow your steps as the plains stretch before you, the first pale light of morning softening the harsh edges of rocks and ridges. The air feels warmer now, gentler, carrying the faint perfume of saffron and salt from far-off tides. Each sound, the murmur of traders packing, the the soft calls of birds, the creak of wagons seems to settle into a steady rhythm that matches your own slowing heartbeat. The forgotten spice route is fading behind you, its 2-month life already a memory pressing lightly against your senses, like a dream you almost remember fully, but not quite. The path underfoot is forgiving, padded with the quiet hush of early sun. You notice the way the dust curls lazily in little golden spirals, catching the light in a soft, unhurried dance. You breathe in, long and deep, feeling the layers of exhaustion and exhilaration dissolve into a warm calm. Even the scent of drying spices seems to soften, its potency mellowed by distance and time, leaving only a delicate whisper th.